Hey y'all, today I'm going to talk about cannibalism. Why? I don't know. But I will say something that's really weird about Planned Parenthood is that um, someone caught them selling aborted babies. What were they going to do with those aborted babies? I don't know. But that's pretty weird. That's pretty weird. I mean, this has been a conspiracy theory for a while, is what do hospitals do with all the aborted babies? Why do they encourage abortions so much? In my first pregnancy, I had my ultrasound, and they tried to tell me that my daughter, that one of her kidneys was too big. And I guess the implication was that she was broken and I should abort her. And then that night, ironically, I had a Bible study that I went to, and people in my Bible study group were like, oh, don't worry about it. They always try and say something's wrong. They did that with us too, with our kids. So what's the deal with that? Why do doctors and ultrasound techs try and say something's wrong with the baby to encourage abortions? They didn't outright say to me, you should have an abortion, but I think that was what they were implying. Like, oh, something's wrong. Yeah, because it's not like they would have been able to fix it. Yeah, so the implication was, and I was kind of worried about it. I was like, oh my gosh, is she going to be okay? Is she going to make it? You know? Anyways, I had this really weird dream last night about aliens and cannibalism. And I don't know why in the heck I had that dream, but I think God was trying to say something about something. Don't be a cannibal, obviously. I think that it's a thing. I mean, I know with Jeffrey Dahmer it was, so obviously Satan was telling him to kill people and eat them. I read the Wikipedia of Jeffrey Dahmer. He was gay. And he was tired of having gay sex in bathhouses, which I guess was the thing back then, like saunas or something. And in the Wikipedia, it said that he was tired of men moving when he would try and be the top in a gay relationship. So that's why he decided to start killing people. And how he would get people was he would go down on the street and tell these men, I don't know if they were all gay men, but he would tell them, I'll pay you to take naked pictures of you. And then he would kill those people and eat them and put their body parts in his freezer. And it just makes you think, like, was that like a one-time thing, or is this like a thing that there's like a lot of people out there that kill people and eat them? And why? And then I remember reading that everything in his apartment was black. He had like this big black chair, and he was like obsessed with black, and he would watch a horror movie before he would go down and kill someone. So those are all things to watch out for. Obviously, no one wants to be like Jeffrey Dahmer. Don't be a cannibal. If you know anyone that's like weird like that, tell them don't. That's weird. Tell them that they're weird. Maybe they don't think it's weird. Tell them that's weird. Don't be obsessed with black, because I think it can attract Satan and evil spirits. That's why in Revelation it says that the church is clothed in white, dressed in white. I think there is something to that. Wear white a lot more than you wear black. Or don't wear black. Don't ever wear black. Why not? Don't ever wear black if you don't want demons and Satan to be attracted to you. And hopefully you don't. Because why would you? And then watch out for horror movies, because that definitely attracts evil spirits. Watch out for excessive porn watching. I think that attracts evil spirits. There's a difference. Like, you can watch porn for 5 minutes a day and not be like weird, but if you watch it for like more than that, it's an obsession, and I think for sure it attracts evil spirits, and it messes with your brain, and it can easily turn you into a pervert. I think the reason why my dad attempted to rape me was he probably had a porn addiction issue. So you should take it seriously. It's not something, it's playing with fire. You're living on the edge. if you are into porn, because it can really mess you up and make you evil. Don't mess around with horror movies. Don't watch them at all. Even thrillers. I mean, even movies where people die. I recommend you don't watch that, because it'll desensitize you. Like, I remember when 9/11 happened, it was so ironic, because at the beginning of that school year, my teacher had showed us a clip of all these different, like, buildings exploding and just all these different things exploding. And she was like, did you guys feel anything when you watched that? And we were just like, no. And she was like, those were all real life things. And her point was, my generation, we grew up watching that in movies all the time. So now when it happens in real life, we're just like, whatever. We don't really think anything of it. And then 9/11 happened. And it's true. I did kind of have that, like, it just seemed like a movie, you know? And it's the same thing if you see a lot of, like, murder and killings in movies, you start to just think, like, oh, whatever. So watch out for that. You know, be careful, little eyes, what you see, is a Kid Christian song. Be careful, little feet, where you go. Be careful, little ears, what you listen to. Because what you take in will greatly affect you. Yeah, and again, if you or anyone that you know is a cannibal, tell them that that's weird and that they shouldn't do it. Obviously, that should be common knowledge, but maybe it's not common knowledge for everybody. Don't ever eat people. And if you know anyone that's into eating aborted babies, tell them to stop. That's disgusting. That is sick. That is seriously disgusting. Anyways, God loves y'all. God bless. Bye.